now we're going to do some grilling. So I'll get you the steps going on that. So the first thing we're going to do, we got the charcoal set up. I use lighter fluid, it's easier. You can also use shavings and that, and stack them up in a pipe type setup my dad always used. We're at Boy Scouts. But while at home, I use lighter fluid. And I keep a good amount of it around. You don't have to ground it. We do want enough to get in there to get the coals initially started. Then depending on the air movement, it'll be really how much it gets hot, how fast it does. If you got a nice breeze coming through, it gets done a lot quicker. Right now, not much of a breeze. I've already got the burgers seasoned. So basically, get this lit up, get going. We're also gonna have some sweet corn, because we have those. And then I got tomatoes I just grabbed from the garden to put on there, to put on the burgers. So here we go, let's light her up. I like the matches. I don't want to get down next to her with a lighter. So basically, this morning, after 3 10-hour days and 105-degree temperature inside the furnaces, you know, where I work around, not inside the furnace, they're about 900 degrees Celsius. I just did not have the energy to go to the gym, so what I've been doing is, as I'm mowing, I'm stopping at my dumbbells and doing lifts. I've been doing those videos, I'll post those later. Basically here, we'll get the fire going and get it to burn down. Yeah, if I had the signal out here, I'd done this as a live stream. One of these days, when they have it out here, I'll do that. So, corn we got from the farmer. I'll buy more of it when I get back next week. I'll probably blanch it. My favorite. Corn things I'll put out in the garden. So I'll keep that right there. So I'll eat sweet corn for breakfast. I know I did a thing on vitamins. And one of the vitamins says you gotta take extra if you eat a lot of sweet corn. Forget which one it was. Might have been D. Little Miss Prepper probably took notes and knows. So, got the corn ready to go in the pot. Got that getting nice and getting the coals go. I'll let you guys. Oh, I can't zoom in. I got it flipped over, but you see how those will naturally get hotter. I'm gonna throw this out in the garden. Starting to get a good bed of coals. Still about another 5 minutes, so I'm gonna take the corn in and let the coals get there, and we'll come back. All right, so we got the coals nice and hot, just the way we want them. I'm gonna put the burgers right on it. This is when you really gotta pay attention to it. It doesn't take long to flare up. I got my dish to put them on. While I was waiting for the coals to get hot, I put some water in the garden. You can see how quickly they start to flare. You want to get a nice sear on each side, and then I'll be moving them a lot more often. So this tastes better on a charcoal grill. We're used to gonna hit the charcoal, it's gonna smoke right back into it. Thicker pieces of meat use the cover. On hamburgers, you generally really don't need to. Now I was cutting up the tomatoes I picked this morning, put on top, and green pepper for salad. And then we got the corn. So this is going to be a good meal before I have to go into work. That's about the sear I want. You kind of get a feel for it. Obviously, different parts of the grill will be hotter than others. I always go with half the grill in charcoal and half open, so I can move them off the heat. Then I can put the cover on, and then I can kind of bake in all that juicing. But initially, I want a nice sear on both sides. These two are nicely seared. That one's a little light, but I'll be able to fix it. Woo! Where's that bug? And some sort of bee buzzing by me. A little too close to my ear. You probably want some burgers too. So, when I get the sear I want, then I set them off to the side, and then I can cover it and I can really get it to cook. Or I can just let it kind of sit for a little bit, throw it back on for another sear, letting these two catch up. Gotta be quick, long handled, probably longer than this would be beneficial. Yep, getting a nice sear on both burgers. You can see the juices kind of come up to the top. This tells me it's time to maybe push it off to the side. Once I get this one seared, I'll cover it and give it about 5 minutes to really smoke in the flavor. At that point, you're making the grill literally an oven. Cover on. Usually it's a timer, but I got a good idea for timing that. So wait until it starts smoking a little bit. So we've had it kind of baking in the heat for a good 5 minutes. So you can really see it's brought everything to the top. Then I usually hit it with another sear. This is really going to start smoking it. And that'll smoke the flavor in. You do it for about a minute. Really let that smoke get in there. I'll flip it. I'll repeat it. And determine if the burgers are done or not. I like mine more toward the medium rare than Mama does. So I usually make them medium so we're both can be happy with it. But when you hold the heat in like this, anything that might have been bad in the processed burger has been killed off. Great source of protein and creatine. And with the vegetables, with the corn and the salad, salad's going to have lettuce, going to have green peppers, going to have tomatoes from the garden, going to have cucumbers from the garden. It'll be a lot of nutrition for me to go into work today. Luckily today is only an 8-hour day, and then tomorrow I'm off because we're going to do something for Mama's birthday. And supposed to have some packages showing up. They're supposed to show up yesterday. So hopefully they show up today. They're going to be on the deck for a while. There they are. That's what was buzzing in my ear. I gave him a good smack. So a good minute for that to sear in there. Flip them over. And repeat. And the kind of way you can tell where the levelness done is how much juice and blood is popping up through the burger. So I still got a lot of that red there, so I know that it's not to the point where Mama's going to be happy, and you got to make Mama happy. To me, they're about perfect. But one more minute here in the high heat and smoke. Flip it over, see what it looks like, and I think it's going to be time to be serving it. So I hope you enjoyed this and that. Tried to put out some videos today. I did a lot of ones of wildlife you see around the yard and that. I'll be posting those on my farms and prepping. And the cooking ones I'll post on both. And then the lifting ones I'll post on the Scottish Fitness. And I might do a little surprise if I get to work early enough. I might just do a quick live stream on my farms and prepping one to see if I can just get anybody to pop in. Of course, you're going to be seeing this video after that was done, if it was done. So that's okay. If I haven't done a live on that channel, I'm about 209 subscribers on that one. It's really fantastic. I was like, wow. I got 5,700 on this one. Things have started to slow down a little bit, which is expected. You know, I had a really fast growth the first year, which I'm really happy about. So, one more flip. Still got a lot of juice in there. Tells me they're cooking up really well. I'll give it about another 30 seconds, and it's going on the grill. It's going on the plate. About 83 degrees, a little humid, not bad. The humidity, woo, 70%, if I can still count on that. So it feels about like that. So nice and warm. Ooh. Right. That one's still bleeding. That one's mine. And that's some really delicious looking hamburger.